9 iconic motor racing circuits from around the globe await the grid in Season 13. There can be only one champion, the driver that rises above the rest and shows true grit and determination in the face of adversity will surely secure that coveted crown. This is the Roadster Rumble.
Everyone, welcome along to our Season 13 Roadster Rumble. The boys tonight are running round 3 from Sandown, Victoria. Boys are currently down doing some qualifying laps at the moment. Head down. Whereabouts are they? They've got about 5 minutes of qualifying left, so might head down and see if we can catch some of the action. We pick up on Neville Mill. Let's bring up some data. See Moz only at the top. Oh, just as I say that, Jeff Connell now goes to the top. 121.126. Neville Mill crosses the line on that lap. He moves up into 4th spot. A fairly decent field. What do we got? 24 cars. All right. Henry Fenton was setting the top pace in practice a little bit earlier. So I say that Henry sets his first lap down in 18th. As you can see from the timing tower, yeah, times are all very close. Have a look at some weather. Oh, track temp tonight is quite a bit cooler than it has been opening rounds. Currently 23-degree track temp, 20-degree ambient. That should make for hopefully a little bit more grip. Tonight's racing, said in the opening 2 rounds. Drivers were saying the tyres were going off fairly quickly. High track temps, but this is Victoria, and of course you would expect low temperatures in Victoria. It's a saying. Victoria, raining one day and just plain shitty the next. Hello to all our Victorian viewers and racers. See who else is out on track. Mr. Boyd, Glenn Boyd. is Glenn, currently way down in 13th spot to get in a slightly better lap. One of those tracks very hard to overtake, so you really want to be trying to start as close as you can to the pointy end. See what sort of time Glenn puts in this time around. Jumps up into 7th spot. Still Jeff Connell. Quickest time so far. Was in that 2nd spot. And it's Loshi, Michael Vos, Neville Mel in 5th. James Mason, that's a good run from James. Yeah, in that 6th spot. Cobra and Anthony Connors up in 7th. Glenn Boyd, Henry Fenson now up into 9th. Damo rounds out our top 10. Notice none of the Southern Cross boys are in tonight. Keithy made it so far. I remember the last time we had a round of any form of racing on a Monday night without Keithy and at least one other Southern Cross boy. So, yeah, it's going to be a first. As I said, still a pretty good field though, 24 cars. Some very competitive racing. The boys will have their mandatory one pit stop for tyres in each race, 3 sprint races, as it looks like I think everybody has now completed their laps. Less than a minute to go, around about 30 odd seconds to go. They grid up. We see if we get a grid up tonight for our opening race. Waiting on the results to come through. To tick over to that 10-minute mark. Right, let's have a quick look at the grid for our opening race. So it's going to be Jeff Connell, Cole, then Moz Moroz, Henry Fenson, Wayne Losh, Michael Vos, Neville Mel, James Mason, Ant Connors, Glenn Boyd, Damien Seeger, then Sean Doyle, Bailey Ryan. Over the page, Joel Proctor, Stephen Barker, Nathan Stacey, Dave Gogol, Darren Linus, Rob McGrath, Lucas Micallef, Todd George, Bill Paradiso, Campbell Hutton, Shannon Curry, and Glenn Hill. It's our starting grid for race 1. The weather's stayed the same for this opening race. remaining cars to grid up. We're just about set. Lights are on. We're about to get underway. Green flag, a lot of smoke. Oh, looks like one failed to get away there. That was James, I think. Oh, it's a drag race down to turn one. Jeff Connell's got the inside line and holds on to that first position. Moz slots into second. Henry into third. Then it's Loshi. Oh, Michael Vos and looks like Neville Mell. Worked out that you can't go too wide. The field sorts itself out. Still Jeff Connell leading. Oz still in that second spot. Looks like apart from James, who failed to get away, the rest of the field on this opening lap has pretty much survived. Jeff leads them across the line to complete lap 1 of 13. Pretty much single file racing at this stage. Like I said, this track is really tough to get an overtake done, so there might be a little bit of pit stop strategy come into play. Big G joins us on the broadcast. How you going, Big G? We're racing in your home state tonight, G. Sandown in Victoria. Oh, what's happened to Damo? Damo's gone off track. Let's have a look and see what happened there. Oh, he's done that. Oh, he's just run it wide. Got it loose. Hasn't quite been able to hold on to that. But manages to avoid everyone else. Looks like James Mason night has gone from bad to worse. He's actually got a meatball flag as well, so I'm not sure what's happened to James here. Oh, done the same as Damo, but wasn't quite as lucky, and that's cooked. That'll be quite a lengthy pit stop for those repairs. But Joel Proctor has also come undone. Just onto Dandenong Road. What's happened to Joel? Just loops it and into the barrier. Might be able to get that back to the pits and get that repaired, hopefully. His pit stop out of the way at the same time as we go back live. And still Jeff Connell leading from Moz. Fenson still in third. And Loshi, Michael Vos, Neville Mell, Sean Doyle up 4 spots now into 7th. And Ant Connors, Glenn Boyd, and Steve Barker. As Darren Linus ducks into the pits. Yeah, that was Aussie racing cars were there the other week, gee. Not a bad little track, the old Sandown. One of them there got very close to the wall. Joel has made it back to the pits with that meatball flag. He's managed to get back there under his own steam to get that car repaired. Any news on your sim racing career, G? You coming back anytime, or you're like me and decided that's all too hard? So Jeff Connell now jumps into the pits. That mandatory pit stop out of the way. That'll put Moz at the front. Henry tucked in behind him. Loshi now up into third. First of our actual pit stoppers at this stage. Looks like it will be Jeff. We've got a couple there that are showing that they've been to the pits, but that's because they crossed the pit lane entry line coming out of that final turn. Second last turn. Shows on the map. So Henry tucks right in behind Moz now. Still very tightly bunched at the front. Jump on board with Loshi. Just as we do that, we've got another crasher further back. This time it's Campbell Hutton. We'll go back and have a quick look and see what's happened to Campbell. This is into turn one. Oh. It was Shannon Curry involved in that one. Both cars survived that. So we go back up the front with on board with Loshi. Moz is looking to get an overtake done on. I think that might be Glenn Hill up ahead. Oh, just going to hold Loshi. Just going to compromise Loshi a little bit. I think Glenn's doing his best to get out of the way. Oh, Loshi's run it wide. Manages to get through. Oh, now we've got a couple more crashes. This time it's Neville Mill. Looks like Ant Connors might have been involved in this one as well. Oh, Neville's... Oh! That's it. Oh! Ant was just an innocent party there as Nev was trying to get himself sorted. Sandown is a bit like that, unfortunately. Grant Boyden has joined us on the broadcast tonight. Not out there, Grant. At least you can watch some of the racing based on what we've seen so far in half race distance of race one. It might be a smart move not to be there tonight. Grant, there's a bit going on. Donna joined as well. Missed the start. I can tell you that Sean is doing really well at the moment. He's up 4 spots and staying out of trouble, which is the main thing on this track. You can find There's Sean. He's done his pit stop as well, so he's in a really good spot at the moment. Once all the pit stops have taken out, Sean should find himself up near the front. Still Henry leading at this stage. Henry hasn't done his pit stop yet. A few of the other boys, as you can see, are all in the pits now. And who's that leaving the pits? That might be a lap down here. They've moved out of the way. I think that might have been Ant Connors, actually. Sean and Jeff have got a bit of a break on Moz. He's got Loshi and Steve Barker for company, tucked in behind him. Grant's working tonight. Oh, what a horrible word, Grant. Need to be retired like me. I think I don't miss his work, that's for sure. So Henry now is into the pit, so we might stick with these boys at the front and just see where Henry pops back out. It's going to be close, but I think this is here comes Henry out of the pits. He's gonna he was gonna try and squeeze in between Jeff and Sean, but Sean says no. He had the momentum and holds on to that second spot on lap 9. About 3.5 laps to go now. Sean spun. Oh, that's a horrible place to spin. Can he stay out of the way? Oh. Sean's not having a lot of luck at the moment. He pretty much had that podium spot locked in, but that's opened the door now for quite a few others. We can see there's Moz, Loshi, Steve Barker. That's dropped Sean all the way back down to 9th now. We do have a inverted grid for race 2, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Where you finish in race 1, it still gives you the potential to have a really good start for race 2. So Jeff's now got about a 4-second lead. You might have to step up and show him how to do it, Donna. That's like I said, that's 2 weeks in a row now. Although he didn't have a lot of luck last week, but definitely tonight. It was just a bit of a skill error, and it, as I said, it's cost him dearly now. It's down in that 9th spot. So Glenn Hill's parked there, watching the world go by. Further back, we've got a bit of a battle going on. Amo and Darren Linus. Todd George, a 626. Yes, Big G, I am absolutely loving retirement now. I've got my head around it. And I don't think you'll ever convince me to go back to work full time. I'm doing a little bit of part-time stuff at the moment for my wife. The company that my wife works for, Palmer's, but all of that, or majority of that, I do from home. So yeah, probably the best thing I ever did, retire. On board with Darren Linus, giving Damo the big hurry up. Sean just ahead of Damo. See, the draft makes a big difference, even at a track like Sandown. Meanwhile, Henry and Moz are battling it out. On board with Henry. Moz run it's a little bit wide, but he will have the inside run for the next corner, the right-hander. Henry's going to have to go the long way around. Moz has got that covered. Henry's best chance as we start the last lap will definitely be at the bottom of this front straight, but I don't know if he's close enough. Be a massive dive from there. Should we go back and find our leader? Of a Sunday stroll for Jeff in race 1. G's calling it. He reckons Henry's going to go at... Oh, Henry's got through. I think that was going to happen, but he's managed to get through. As Jeff Connell crosses the line, will be Henry to hold down that second spot from Moz, then Loshi, then Steve Barker. Close tussle there between Glenn Boyd and Michael Vose. Sean Doyle manages to get home in 8. And Damo, Darren Linus, Todd George, Bailey Ryan, Dave Gogol, Nathan Stacey, and it should be Rob McGrath. Campbell Hutton, Sean Curry. Paradiso will be next. A rather hectic race 1. All right, let's see if we can get a bid for race 2. It'll be Darren Linus out of pole, then Damien Seeger, Sean Doyle out of 3, Michael Vos, Ben Boyd, Steve Barker, Loshi out of 7, then Moz, Henry, Jeff Connell, Todd George, Bailey Ryan. Then it'll be Dave Gogol, Nathan Stacey, Rob McGrath, Campbell Hutton, Shannon Curry, Phil Paradiso, Joel Proctor, Neville Mell, Ant Connors, Glenn Hill, James Mason, and Lucas Mickleffe, who having some technical issues, I believe. Yeah. Reason for some issues in race 1, as splitting up now for race 2. Lights are on. The temp is still 23 degrees. And they're away. Big cloud of tyre smoke. It's like our front 2 got a fairly decent jump. Oh, we'll keep an eye out for him this time, Donna. We'll see how he goes. Looks like he's trying to get a move done, but got Michael Vos trying to get around the outside. Sean's got the inside running through entry onto Dandenong Road. Now it's just a straight out drag race. Damo's now gone to the front. This is looking a bit ugly. Hopefully. Oh, Damo's taken the big shortcut. That'll be a slowdown for Damo. So hopefully the boys can get through while he gets that sorted. Damo's desperately trying to wipe that slowdown off. Oh, whoa. This is like peak out. I think Sean's got through. Michael Vos in the meantime has sprinted away, but Sean's got up into that second spot now. Damo in third, and Glenn Boyd, Darren Linus, Steve Barker. Some of the boys at the back have jumped into the pits, get their pit stop done early. All got a big crash in the background. Not sure who was involved in that. Go back and have a look. Oh, that's Dave Gogol, Neville Mill, and I'm not sure who. Hey, Stacey. Wow. Dust everywhere. Oh, Mike, that's the leader. That's Michael Vos. He's taking out Damo. Oh, Henry. Oh, wow. So Michael Vos is running hot. Tried to get back out on track. Oh, lost it with the gravel. And then it's just chaos. There is cars everywhere. That's a lot of damage. Wow. All right, so Sean now leads by just over 2.5 seconds as everybody's in the pits getting their damage repaired. Let's go and find Sean. So he leads by about nearly 3 seconds now over Glenn Boyd, Steve Barker, Todd George, it's up to fourth, then Rob McGrath, Joel Proctor, Campbell Hutton, Phil Paradiso, Bailey Ryan, Glenn Hill. So if you stay out of trouble, you're in with a chance at this track. So Sean increases that lead now. It's been a fairly hectic opening 4 laps to race 2. We thought race 1 was a bit full on. Oh, race 2 has gone even further in relation to causing chaos. Sean got around about that 3-second lead. We got Glenn Boyd, Steve Barker now has moved ahead of Glenn Boyd. Todd George sitting there in 4th. Still Rob McGrath. Phil Paradiso up 11 spots into 7th at this stage. Of course, these boys haven't done their pit stops yet. It's over the line. Sean still got around about a 2.5 second lead, but he did lose a little bit of time that lap. Phil Paradiso now into the pits. So the first of our cars that have pitted is Moz, currently down in 10th spot. Haven't even made half race distance yet, so still a fair way to go. Look, we've had a few disconnections. A few boys have given up. Our second, third and fourth cars are all line astern. Todd George thinks about a move up the inside of Boydie. Able to get it done there. Sean's now, that gap is, Sean dives into the pits. The other 3 stay out, so it's now a matter of where Sean will rejoin as we go back and find Moz. So him and Loshy just make their way through past Glen Hill. Oh, Jeff Connell tries to do the same, but quite gets through, so he's lost a bit of time there. Sean's at pit exit, so he should maintain the lead. Oh no, what's happened? That was, I think that was Phil Paradiso that crashed. So many cars with a similar livery, it's very hard to pick out who. Oh, that's Phil into the wall. For a minute, Sean may have come unstuck again. Polly joins us. You're not wrong, Mick. Wouldn't want to be a steward for $1 million. It's crazy tonight as Loshy now goes to the front. Moz second. There's Jeff Connell. I don't know what happened to... Oh, Sean. Sean's got a meatball. So what happened to Sean? Let's go back and see if we can find... I thought I saw Sean. So this is out of the pits. To turn one. Too much curb. He's got a little bit airborne and into the fence. Well, Donna, get those gloves out. I think we've got a driver change for race 3. Sean's been benched. And Donna's going to jump in and show him how to do it. So Loshy now leads from, was our effective leader. Bailey Ryan has yet to pit. There's Bailey. Said we've still got plenty of laps to go, so there's no urgency for Bailey to pit. But just as I say that, he jumps in the pits. So... and we've got another crasher. This time it's Stephen Barker. Man, this is just full on tonight. What's happened to Steve? Oh, through the S's. Too much curb. Oh, that's a solid hit. That's a meatball. I don't think that's going to polish out, Steve. So, on lap 8, it's Loshy from Moz. Then Jeff Connell. Glenn Boyd, Todd George, Darren Linus, Ant Connors, Glenn Hill, Rob McGrath, and Joel Proctor. That's our top 10. As Steve Barker's in pit lane, getting that meatball flag taken care of. Be a long process. Loshy's managed to open up a bit of a gap now, about a half a second. He'd be hoping that both Moz and Jeff get into a bit of a battle there for that second and third, so that sort of break away a little bit at the front. Sandown, though, it's a very hard track to actually break away from the field, as you can see down the main straight. Fair bit of drafting available. Both Moz and Jeff well within the toe. Bit harder for Boydie back in fourth. He's about 2.5 seconds back, so won't be getting much benefit from that as Moz pulls out. Shows the front wheel, but Loshy says no, not tonight. But another crasher, Glenn Hill this time. What's happened to Glenn? Oh, did he get turned around? I reckon he might have got a bit of a helping hand there. That's another one back to the pits. A lengthy repair. We commence lap 10. Loshy's still in front. The field is fairly well spread out as Campbell Hutton. Campbell's What's happened to Campbell? He's come out of the pits. No. It's a bit of discussion over the radio as well, so I'm not sure what's happened here. That's what the discussion would be about. It's Joel Proctor and Ant Connors come together. Meanwhile, looks like Jeff's keen to get through on Moz. That second spot. Loshi maintains that half-second gap at the front. Jump on board with Jeff. Hey, Keithy, you're on the wrong end of the broadcast, dude. Why aren't you out here racing? Jeff again, keen to try and get through. Oz is not the easiest person to get past. They've closed that gap right up on Loshi again now, though. Oz runs a defensive line, which he's entitled to do. Jeff thinks about trying to get up the inside. No way through. I think Jeff will be very keen to try and get this move done. Only a couple of laps left to go. This is going to Lucas says Keithy was too busy doing his makeup. Missed the start. Again, Jeff thinks about a run around the outside. Oh, slower car there. They managed to get through. Jeff's looking for the over and under. Oh, that was a slow exit for Jeff. We're on the last lap. I think Jeff's got it done. Moz goes for the over-under. I think Jeff's carrying a little bit too much speed. Meanwhile, Boyd's now jumped in. This is allowed. What's happened to Loshi? Showing Jeff at the front. I wonder what's happened to Loshi. We missed all of that. I have to try and find out. It looks like Jeff is going to make it 2 from 2. I'm not sure what happened to Loshi. So Loshi come home in 4th, but does not tell me anywhere what happened to him that last lap. We did have another crash. We'll go back and have a quick look. And so this was Todd George and Henry Fenson. Whoa! Well, the boys have certainly had their angry pills tonight. All right, we'll get some official results up very shortly. The dust has settled and any potential penalties have been applied. In the meantime, the boys are having a 5-minute cool down session. So I might take this opportunity to have a bit of a break ourselves, and we'll be back very shortly. All right, welcome back. I just had a quick chat to Loshy, and apparently he just tried to break a little bit later to stop the boys getting through, and yeah, that's why he dropped back. Boys are gridding up. See if we can get a quick look at the grid. Won't have much time. It's going to be Henry out of one, then Loshy, Glenn Boyd, Moz, Jeff Connell, Darren Linus, Michael Vose, sorry, Rob McGrath, James Mason, and then Shannon Curry will be out of 10. I think grid is pretty well forming up. We've got a few boys that'll be out of this race. Looks like Nate Stacey, Neville Mell, and Lucas Micallef have all called it a night. But we've got 21 cars. Lights are on. They're off and racing. But the front two boys got a really good start this time. Henry will have that inside run into turn one. See if we can get through this race without any carnage. Been a really big night so far. Repair bills are going to be huge, and looks like we've got a crasher already. Go back and have a look. This is Joel Proctor. What's happened to Joel? Oh, I think he's turned in front of Sean there maybe, and just caught the back end. That Henry leads at this stage. Keithy's traded his Mazda in, apparently. Got another crasher. Got a couple of crashes. So much for race 3. Let's have a look at the first one. This is Bailey Ryan. What's happened to Bailey? Getting a bit of a push down the straight there. Oh, and he's just gone hard right into Shannon. Shannon was just an innocent party in that one. Wow. Shannon was having his best start for a while there too. Just plain unlucky as Henry still leads. Jeff Connell's gone into the pits at the end of lap 1. That's why he's so far down at the moment, as has Ant Connors and Damo. Damo had a fairly long pit stop there. I think the stewards are going to be flat out on this one, Lucas. Going to be a lot to talk about. Congratulations to Sean Doyle too, who has announced today has been promoted into the stewards room. So good to see new faces in the stewarding room. I'm not sure that Sean will be that keen to get involved after this one. Got another crasher. Time it's James Mason. What's happened to James? Oh, he's tried to go on the inside of Glen Hill and quite work out. All right, let's go back. Try and get back in the field a little bit. Pick up on Dave Gogol. Chasing down Campbell Hutton. Keithy tells the Kapusta King to come on. Where's Dave? Dave's currently down in 12th spot. He's up 9 spots though. Who was that, Lucas? Who pushed you into the pits last week? Couldn't be, wouldn't have been Dave, because Dave wasn't racing last week. So we go back up to the front now. Oz is putting that same pressure back on Loshy again. Oh, got another crash, and this time it's Damo. Not Damo. Has Damo done this all on his own? I'm guessing he has. Yep. Lost that early. Tried to power through it. Lights up those rear tyres. Well, good to see race 3 has delivered just like it did in race 1 and 2. This is just total mayhem tonight. So glad to be sitting up here in the broadcast booth, not out there on track. I reckon there'd be a few boys ready to blow up. Moz now jumps into the pits. Still Henry out in front. Loshy second. Glenn Boyd now moves up into third. Darren Linus holds down fourth. Then Michael Vos. Still just spread out a little bit. This is our front running group at the moment. Michael Vos is now into the pits. Our front 6 are all still out there. Sorry, our top 8, Bill Paradiso and Ailey Ryan have both tripped the pit lane entry trigger coming onto the main straight, but they haven't actually pitted yet. Here, Boydie just lifting off throttle through the S's. Yeah, Darren's about 1.3 seconds back from our front 3, so he's got a bit of work to do. Get a bit of air time. That set of corners. Oh, just as Boydie goes into the pits, it's like Michael Vos has done a demo. Yep, certainly has. Oh, just taps that side wall. Be able to get that around. Oh no, that's a bad spot to be. Manages to avoid all the traffic. Pops the right-hand side headlight out as Boydie's still in the pits. Go back and find our race leader, which at this stage is still Henry, with Loshy hot on his tail. Oh, now it's telling us Keithy's gone and put the mockers on Moz. Oh, he's been turned around. Oh, that's massive. Oh, wow, that's a big one. I think that might have been Glenn Hill. Now we've got Darren Linus has crashed as well. Oh, there's not going to be anyone left. What's happened to Darren? Oh, he's done a demo. They're all going out in sympathy for Damo. Yep. It's like, repeat. Oh, this is crazy. Now they're all crashing. I'll just keep going through the crashes. What? Who's that? That's Phil Paradiso. Not sure what he's doing out there. That's a long way off of... Oh. This is Darren still hasn't moved. I think he's waiting for the traffic. Wow. I've never seen so much carnage in all my life. I'm not sure there's too many drivers who are going to want a barbecue after this. I think they might want boxing gloves. As Henry now jumps into the pits, puts Loshy to the top. It would be almost impossible to pick Lucas. There is just carnage everywhere. As Moz has joined us on the broadcast.
Hello, viewers.
Moz, we got the Southern Cross boys on the chat. Keithy was hoping for a big finish. He got it, but not the one that we were all expecting.
Yeah, we're all fighting for position, and Glenn was there as well, and we had a bunch coming out of the pits, and I'm not sure what happened. We were 3 wide, and yeah, there we go. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's just been... I mean, Sandown is traditional for that, these sort of mishaps, but yeah, it's been pretty full on tonight. We got Brad... I take it that's Brad Wooten on the chat. Wants to know if there's some spots open. Brad, you're welcome back anytime, mate. Could actually do with a couple of drivers with some talent. so if you're free, jump in.
Come and join. Yeah, Loshy's gone into the pits from the lead, looks like.
Yeah, so that puts Jeff back at the front. Boydie has done his pit, so it's just a matter of where Loshy comes out in relation to these two. This is absolute... I'm still gobsmacked. We're only on just starting lap 11.
Loshy's jumped into clean air, looks like.
So Loshy's back out in front?
Yep.
Can he hold it?
Should be able to. He's on cold tyres, but
he's got a fair gap. He's got 2.5 seconds now back to Jeff, so hopefully he can hold on.
Yeah, I think half of that lead will disappear. Cold tyres a bit harder around here, first lap.
He's still got Shannon between him and Jeff, and this is not an easy track to get past, even when you're a lap down. So Jeff's just going to have to be a bit patient, I think. So about 2 months' time, we should see Brad back in the sim and racing with the Roadster Rumble again. Look forward to that, Brad. Good to have you back on board, mate. Like I said, we could do with some extra talent. Well, that gap is down, Moz. It's down now under 2 seconds. Oh, we've got another crasher. Yeah. Oh, man, this is just repeat. So this is James Mason. Oh, James has done a demo. Demo started this. Oh, no. James has gone the other side. Oh, that's different. We'll give him style points for being different. I think you'll be fine, Brad. I think Brad's just saying he'll be old and slow. He hasn't turned a lap in years. Won't take him long, a little Mazda, to get back up to speed.
I remember he was a bit too quick. We prefer the slow Brad.
Yeah, see, I don't race the Mazda because I've now I'm actually old enough that I can race Gophers now, so I don't need the Mazda.
That lead's coming down.
It is. Yeah, Jeff's driving the wheels off. Let's have a look at the lap times as they cross the line this time around. Let's bring up there.
Wow. Down to 1.3, 1.4 now.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got enough time. This might be a little bit like Piastri.
Yeah, he only made up 4/10 that last lap. Also, needs to last we heard, Brad, young Boyd is building a motor for his little Aussie racing car, but he is expected back sometime soon. Oh, that gap is just over a second. We're going to start the last lap. That's a massive call, though. I think Loshy's just got to keep it tidy and not look in his mirror.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right.
We know what happens when he looks in his mirror.
Yeah, if he keeps it clean, he should be all right. But if he makes one mistake, that'll just disappear, that lead.
Oh, that was half a second, that lap.
Yep.
Henry is flying back in fifth.
Losh got a pretty good exit. He's keeping him at bay so far.
Nine tenths. I don't know. I don't think that's close enough to get a toe down this long back straight either. So, he's gaining.
Yeah, you need 4/10 to less. This chicane and the exit out of this corner is crucial for the race win.
Oh, Loshy manages to. No, he's lost a lot of time there, Moz.
I think it might be enough. It's going to have to be a big dive bomb.
It's going to be a dive. It's that and a whole lot more, Brad. It's certainly epic, but it's a whole lot more as well. As we head to the line, the checkered flag is out. Looks like Loshy's going to hold on. Just manages to get the job done. Glenn Boyd will bring it home for third. Then it'll be Henry. Sean Doyle up 11 spots into the top 5. Rob McGrath, a fantastic drive, got home in 6th. And Steve Barker, Ant Connors up 12 spots into 8th. Todd George up 8 spots into 9th. Wow. That was some crazy driving tonight. Ah, well, yeah. That was
The
probably
best race in history ever.
we were watching the gap come down.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
pretty good win, mate. Well done. But,
He's mighty quick.
incorrect on the best race ever, because I wasn't there. So
Just
Uh,
waiting on a few. Who we got? We should have Jeff and Boydie join us again, hopefully. Wow. Well, that certainly was epic. So, Brad, if you're still out there, mate, keep in touch. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but if you are, just I don't know if you're on the Roadster Rumble Facebook page, but if you're not, just search it out and make sure you chat to the admin boys. I've actually retired from running the league, but obviously still doing the broadcast. But Loshi, Moz, Damo, they're all running it. So yeah, make sure you get in touch, and when you're ready, jump back in. That was Brad Wooten, by the way, Loshi.
oh,
Brad,
he's the 2010 guru, isn't he?
yes, yeah, yep.
Yeah, can't get near him in the 2010s. He's only just an alien in the MX5s, I think.
Well, he says he's getting old and he hasn't raced for ages, so might have a bit of a chance there.
For the first 2 or 3 weeks, I reckon.
I was going to say first 2 or 3 laps, but I've seen Brad once he gets the hang of it.
Yes.
All right, we got everyone's here, so I'm going to start off with third place, Mr. Boyd.
G'day, g'day. I find myself here again.
You're making a habit of this.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd get anywhere near tonight because, to be honest, I jumped in and the conditions just don't feel great, and it's
It's
yeah, as you
Sandown.
know, I know, as you know, my family doesn't have a good history with this track, with shenanigans that go on here. So I wasn't sure what had happened, but tried to keep the nose clean. I think I might have caused a 10-car pile-up behind me in race 2, which I'm going to apologise for in advance because I just did what I thought was right, but I think I gave Michael a bit of a touch-up, and then there was all carnage, but I pinned the ears back and kept going. What can I say?
And Jeff, a couple of wins in a second.
Yeah, mate, pretty good night. Just a shocker in the last race, but no, it was all right. Poled it, got the win from 10th, which was good fun, and then yeah, just had a shocker then. But anyway, 2 out of 3 is all right.
And our winner in race 3 in the feature was none other than the man himself, Mr. Losh.
Go me. Yay. You're mighty quick, Jeff. I think another lap then and you would have had me, but thankfully it was only a 13-lap race, so I was pleased with that. And after 2 absolute shockers, week 1 and week 2, it's nice to have a consistent night. So, yep, very happy with the win.
I was going to say that that's a big jump up from last week, Loshy. So take that any night of the week.
Yeah, week 1 and week 2 have both been horrors for me. So, I think a couple of fourths, the first, 1 incident count for the whole night. So, yeah, kept it clean, kept it off the walls, and got lucky and got a win. So, that's good result.
1 incident at this track tonight. I mean, all our people out there in broadcast land have just been going, wow, it's just been one after the other. It's certainly going to be a big night for the stewards, that's for sure. Some of which are here now. But anyway, back to Boydie. Any shout-outs, Glenn?
Yeah, shout out to the guys that come out. I think it's well done to Loshi on getting a win and keeping it clean, and he pretty much annihilated us in the last race, so kudos to him and Jeff, but I couldn't just keep it there. It was just, no good for me. But shout out to the friends and family watching, and also number 1 fan. Cheers, boys.
No worries. And Jeff, any shout outs?
Yeah, Copperhead's Green Printing, Parbury Consulting, and RPMOS Oil.
No worries. And Loshi.
Farmers and the crew that just puts this together week in, week out, and our favourite broadcaster, Sim Shack.
No worries. And who else we got? Oh, we got Damo here.
Yes.
Damo.
Yo. Yeah.
I know, people take credit for, coming up with all sorts of things like, line dancing, all sorts of weird and wonderful inventions. Tonight, you will be happy to know that in race 3, you started a trend.
Crashing?
Coming on to Dandenong Road.
What do I do on Dandenong Road? I can't remember.
Well, when you spun...
Yeah, everybody did. The 360s?
Yes, we had probably another 5 after you.
Yeah, I reckon somebody put oil on the track. Someone's been cheeky.
That's how I won Damo. I was just sprinkling oil.
Man, we've got some research to do here. It's an interesting night. Couple of interesting incidents that we'll probably have to have a look at tomorrow night. Sorry. So it's going to be a good welcome to Sean into the steward box. That's for sure.
I'm certain he'll be looking forward to it. And of course, we can't finish up the night without a word from our favourite racer on track. Oz, what do you got for us?
What? I wasn't ready. I was watching YouTube. I don't have any sponsors, so I guess I'll thank Damo's sponsor, Palmer's Australia, nourishing virtual racing car drivers' skins with their goodness.
Cream.
Wow. Wow.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. Every commentator is allowed to have one regret in life, and that was mine. Okay. Well, on that note, I think we'll call it a night. Now, before we go, who can tell me, where are we racing next week?
Silverstone, we're moving over to England. So we're done with these Aussie tracks, and Europe, here we come.
Okay, so what circuit, what layout?
Track, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's my favourite.
Are we doing the historical GP layout?
Yes.
Yes, I think so. I think that's the crowd's favourite by memory.
Okay, so that everyone out there in broadcast land can get their favourite packet of chips, their cup of tea, get ready for some more brilliant racing. So that'll be next Monday night. So until then, everybody out there, stay safe, and we'll catch you all again same time next week. Thanks, boys.